Let's do the spiritual read of the day. What is today? Empowerment and love. Okay, now I think we basically had this before with empowerment and love. So that's a good one to start out with anyway for the New Year's Eve. True empowerment is coming into being a more loving being, okay? And that's the empowerment that Christ taught. His whole thing was coming to fulfill the law. The fulfillment of the law was, if you come from love, you'll do everything that the law was saying. And it's so much in a more different, gentler way, okay? So empowerment, we have introspection. So this is a good time. Here we have shows, yes, Kundalini, the chakras, the energetic spiral. Introspection. So that's a good one to have on New Year's Eve. Introspection, looking into empowerment. What is true empowerment? And exploration, time to explore the dynamic of love. Okay? So those are really, you can't beat that together. This, especially for tonight, we're going into the new year, and it's time for people to make their New Year's resolutions, etc. So, you know, it's a time to think about true empowerment, okay? And getting rid of the negative and going into the dynamic of love, okay? Yeah, so if you have felt defeated, okay, you felt defeated, you feel bullied, etc. True empowerment is about love, okay? It's not about bullying. It's not about, you know, having powers or trying to rule over somebody, okay? True empowerment is ruling over yourself and coming from a place of love. Okay, so exploring love, starting to put out that energy, putting out that energy towards love rather than bullying, okay, rather than you know, trying to force people with everything. You know, now you see these things of, well, I'm just going to leave. I'm not even going to go into that today. But anyway, true empowerment is not about bullying. It's not about, you know, railroading people. It's about love. It's about putting out that energy of love. That's why, you know, Christ was saying, you know, you're blessed if you stand up for the truth he was teaching, and they're railing against you, and the dark is railing against you for putting out light. You are blessed, okay? True empowerment, he said, the biggest one is laying down your life for another, okay? But it's all about developing and putting out love. That's what his whole message was, in a nutshell. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, not before they do to you, you know. It's a negative. Do to others before they do to you. That's what you have with the ones that want to push it in a negative light, okay? But it's about giving, being from love, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that love is always mamby-pamby, okay? Doesn't mean that there can't be anger, okay? But you do it, again, from love. So I'm going to leave this here. I think that's a great one for New Year's, to become a more loving person, okay? To understand that that's what the whole thing hinged on. You have the Old Testament, it's the rules, the laws, these things cannot be broken, and it's, if you do, this is the consequence, you're going to die, you're going to be stoned, you're going to be, it's like that type of, this fist thing. And what happened, we had, Christ that came, Christos, that came and taught everything is based from love. You have the Old Testament, hard edge. This is it. This is the hard edge. Christ comes, if you are from love, all the things will be fulfilled. You're not going to break any of those laws. You're going to love God before anything, okay? You're not going to make an idol of money or persona or any of those things, okay? If you love God, you love the divine you'll be in the natural order of the universe, okay? And you won't be an adulterer. You won't be a liar. You won't be a murderer. You won't be a thief. You won't be doing any of those things if you are a person of love. That's why I say the first things I teach: honesty, integrity, transparency, sacredness, and simplicity. If you live by those 5 things, you will be living the life that Christ was speaking of when he came in his mission to give to the world, okay? And for those that want to put evil on a higher pedestal, okay, Christ overcame, okay? Christ overcame through his death. It talks about the one that would come, that would bruise the head of the snake, okay? He overcame. So for those that want to put this stuff, shadow stuff, on a pedestal, they are really going and denying what Christ came to do, really in denial of it, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. It's a good time for New Year's Eve to make the New Year's Eve revelation and resolution to be really walking the path that Christ laid out, the path of love, okay? Giving the best that can be given, okay? Remaining blameless and continuing to walk forward. So I'm going to leave this here. Love and light. See you online.